On today's episode, trucks, and more trucks. Roby and Jeff have made it to the Outback. As they make their way through rural towns, they're joined by friends along the way. The roads are slippery when wet.
Oh, it's got wee on me.
There's some early morning alarm clocks.
And then at 1:15 in the morning.
And the boys get up to a little bit of mischief. Welcome to Roby's Walk for Homelessness.
Burn out the sunshine, losing all control, running out of good times to say I love you so. Let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go.
When you're out here and there's big road trains coming through, they've got 3 carriages on the back. It is full on though. Like you're really aware of the size and scale of what's approaching you. You're in the shoulder, you've got often a grassy sort of side section. You've got to be really careful. I've learned in life to be pretty prudent, you know, to be prepared to take risks, but to make sure that they've been well thought through. I'm really aware that however many ton is coming at you, you really got to be just attuned. So that's exhausting in itself. Here we are, walking towards Miles, and of course this is cattle country. Cattle trucks come flying by. You know, there's nothing I love more than the smell of a cattle truck, the feel of a cattle truck. I got cattle stuff all over me, that was unbelievable. Oh, it's got wee on me. A little bit on my face, a little bit on my hands, on my leg. Jeff copped a bit in the leg. Beautiful.
Going on a date.
Catherine's coming, so he's getting the lips ready.
Just get me nose. Ah, it's a cracker. I'm reading. Well, let's have a look. I don't even know how to look at it. You know what? It was 56 point. I don't know, something Ks, 3 Ks. That's a fast time. We did it in like under 6 hours. So run time that is. Most people don't do that in their lifetime.
It's not sub 2 though.
That was good. I'll give you that. That was really good. Cool, girl. Here we go. Week 2, day 2. And it is, must be day 9. Did I say that right?
Yep.
Day 9. Yeah, Tuesday was great. We had Mick join us, a great source of encouragement. Mick's a great guy. I've served a bit with Mick back in our early days of Blind Eye before City Mission. just a young guy who always had a heart for what we do, and living in Toowoomba these days, and he come out and said, look, I want to come and join you. So he met us out at Miles there on that first day at that campground. We're on the free camp there out on the main road. Leaving out from Miles early, there was a spring in our step. We were feeling good. We had a good first day. It was day 2. But, some runs are good, some runs aren't. You feel average. I didn't feel great on that run, but we proceeded through. That day we were heading through to Wallumbilla. It was a special day for me, that one, because that day was that wasn't my wedding anniversary, was it? No. So yeah. You're waiting for that sun to rise. You're just sweating on that sun to rise, because when it rises, it just brings that clarity across the run. You're in the back half of the 25, 26 for the morning. We break it up into 25, and then we break it up into 25, and we break those down into walks and runs just to avoid those repetitive sort of strain stuff. But no, it was a really great day. I was conscious that the following day was my wedding anniversary, which is just a little personal piece. I've been married 20 years to Catherine, my wife. We've got 7 children, and I just feel really blessed. I had a beautiful message come through from our eldest girl, who's up in Rockhampton doing a year of service in mission with Net Ministries, and she just sent probably the kindest present I could receive at the 20-year mark with her and her mother, and I was just so blessed by what was sent through. So it was me personally, it was really great to know Catherine was coming out on the Wednesday.
This brekkie burrito will just get you 26 Ks.
Gonna give you that.
Honestly, you start dreaming about it. You hear the drone, and you know that burritos are coming. I'm looking forward to when the drone delivers the burrito. Gotta get this, man. This is gold.
Where is it? Come on, lift your legs. Lift your legs.
His feet are out. I'm worried about his feet. Oh, this is brotherly love. This is what it looks like.
Burrito, breakfast.
Thanks, Lucas.
Brother's keeper.
You didn't kiss him.
Come give your son a kiss in the forehead there, Sam. He's tucked in ready for bed. Breakfast.
No.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
That was so sweet.
It was a good run. We got into the township itself, and you could feel a bit of community there. There was something going on at the primary school, and it sounded really fun, like they were being really well taught, the kids there, and kudos to whoever that teacher was. The corner store, we went and got a cold drink. I had a crump sausage, of course, that was awesome. Classic out bush. But we were getting across to the showgrounds, and it was dusty, it was hot. You've been in the shoulder like we've talked about, and you've processed some stuff. You've really gone through all the emotions of the day, and there's this beautiful little creek that Jeff just went straight into. You going in? Jeffrey's going. In you go, bro. In you go. In you go. He's just gone straight in, shoes and all, and I'm doing the Instagram live back to City Mission, bringing the visitors along, and I'm going in the drink. Next thing you know, we're both in the drink. It was just awesome. Cooling off, really that refreshing feeling at the end of the day. I got something for you.
I'll send a sick
from the Outback. Happy anniversary, Darren. It's fresh from Thailand. And the roadhouse at what was it? Muckadilla or something. Thank you, DeLuca, for your Yongjang. The Yongjang, and it's true, I do love, forever love.
Every day.
Love, forever love you. Yeah, best wishes. I wish I could change it to prayers and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's plastic. That afternoon I was able to, we went to the Federal Hotel there in Wallumbilla. It was just awesome. And a really nice meal, really generous sizes out bush. I find that the mob out here really know how to serve good portions, and it was awesome. I got to celebrate, just sort of sit off to the side with Catherine, my wife, and celebrate 20 years, which was awesome. Really grateful that Tim Noonan from our team brought her out. He's a legend of a guy. He's the manager operations at City Mission. He's been the heart and soul behind the place. He's brought such excellence to the business and the whole place. He's been there since the move, when we moved from Merivale to Cordelia. He's been there as we've, emerged into Night Sanctuary, which this is all about. And Tim's just been a real blessing, having come from a life in the corporate world and having been very successful in climbing the sort of corporate ladders of life. And he brings all that to City Mission to serve those at our front door that really need people like Tim. So I'm really blessed by Tim, and he brought Catherine out, so I was personally blessed by him. Next morning off again at 4, we're leaving from the showgrounds.
Like, you just try your hardest. All good?
Yeah.
Love you. Bye.
And we stayed on this little riverbed again. Didn't jump into this one. I put my feet in and Tim brought his dog out, the blue heeler, the Australian cattle dog, Bear. There's these two roosters getting around gosh, I don't know what's going on, but we're in this campsite by this bridge in the middle of nowhere, and there's these two roosters getting around, and Bear's so gassed from the run that, Bear's doing a thing. She's chasing after the roosters here and there, and by that evening the roosters are up in the tree perched. I'm thinking, where are these things going to go? They're up in the tree. Farewell, Catherine. We had dinner, we sat at the fire, we had the prayer, we sung the songs, it was beautiful. And then at 1:15 in the morning, I hear this. So yeah, 3 roosters just singing it, 2 up here, 1 across the thing. It's awesome. 1:15 in the morning, roosters, it's fantastic.
My name's Lucas MacArthur. I'm Robbie's brother-in-law. I've known him since I was about 19 years old. I come for a drive with him. Because he's walking, I'm driving. Me and Dan are bored because we're not running 50 k's a day, so we're just sitting around for a lot of the morning. So we thought, what can we do to just do something? So I rung Maria, yeah, and then Polly come into the picture. Polly the possum. So she was bored last night. She come out and wanted to say hello. When I was cooking, I thought, I think it's time for Robbie to meet Polly. So I text Dan, said, get your camera ready. And I sort of did it in between cooking, so Robbie was none the wiser.
I was sitting there at the fire, they've mic'd me up, and I'm thinking Dan's got I've got the fire burning nicely for him so that the footage looks even better. Asking me sentimental questions, I'm answering it, everyone's in on this, eh? 10 days of 10 days of chasing Jesus. I don't know. I think I'm just in awe that we're actually able to pull it off, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he didn't have a clue actually. I thought I gave it away a few times. I stood on sticks and there were so many bindies there, they were cracking under every footstep. But Dan did pretty well to keep him entertained while I snuck up behind him, and then...
The beeps on the highway are their own little surge of awesomeness, you know? Yeah, so... Yeah, I think the highlight is yet to come. The highlight is yet to come. Oh, far away! What the chuck is that?
Shoot him!
You are, get out of here. I'm jumped out of my chair like a, I don't know, like a frightened ghost.
He jumped off the chair and everything. It wasn't a good one. I didn't think he would react as good as he reacted actually. It was a cracker.
But, you know, possums can be savage. We have had some possum issues at my home. This thing just jumped at me and it was Rowdy, Lucas, sneaking up behind me, running this thing up the leg of my arm of my chair. That was good. That was good, man. That was good. That scared a lot. Oh, I think that might have got me this once. And I've told them, I promised them this. We got a long way to go. And the further we go west, the more I've spent time out there, the more I know the places. And we're gonna have some fun. So stay tuned. But yep, that was the attack of the possum. It got me good. Have a laugh at my expense. Won't be your last laugh though.
He reckons he's getting us back, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, so Friday was a great day. Friday we pushed through 50 Ks. It was really great. We did a short 23 in the morning. Pulled up and gosh, we just basked in the sunrise. We normally come into brekkie once the sun is up, quite an elevation, but sun hadn't come up yet. It was the first light. We were on the front foot. And I sat back on my recliner there, just in a posture of survival and relaxation, and just sat out, looked out and watched that sun just rising, and just its rays just captivated me. Unbelievable. It's something else, but that is your everyday reality, and certainly as someone who does a bit of running back home, you get very accustomed to the sunrise, but out here over a grassy field or over a set of white gums, it's just something else. We proceeded on to towards this beautiful campsite here outside of Mitchell, and mate, the boys give me wind. There's a waterhole. Down we go to the waterhole. Unbelievable. Jumped into the drink. It was so nice. The mud was so disgusting, but so refreshing on the feet, the ankles. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's cold!
Jeffrey, how good is that after 50 Ks, brothers and sisters? 50 big ones. Ah, that's refreshing. Perfect. Outback Queensland, eh? Wow. How fortunate we are to be in community, and the City Mission story is one of community. The brothers and sisters rolling every day, just hanging for community. I see and hear it. Yes, there's tangible needs and there's crises. I don't want to be insensitive to that, but community's huge. We're stoked. Both Justin Moritz and Liam Desich joined us on the Friday night late. It's always richer walking in community than it is getting a good time on Strava. We've got wind that maybe next week a few more of our community from Emmanuel community are going to join us as well. We've got families that came out this weekend. It's just awesome to have them all out here, and community's where it's at. We're doing this because we believe in a strong community, and it's great to express that as we travel in the spirit of pilgrimage on this walk for homelessness. John 14. Jesus said to his disciples, "Do not let your hearts be troubled. You have faith in God, have faith also in me. In my Father's house there are many dwelling places. Where I am going, you know the way." And Thomas said to him, "Master, we do not know where you are going. How can we know the way? Jesus said to him, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. If you know me, then you will also know my Father. He promises that there's many rooms in his house, and he's speaking not about this reality, but he's speaking of a divine reality post this world and the air in these lungs. And I just love that he says, I'm going to prepare a room for you, because there's many rooms in this Father's house. And when they sort of question him, well, they're confused, they're almost freaking out, like, what do you mean, and how, what? And he's like, well, how do we get there, they say. And he says, well, I am the way, I am the truth, and I am the life. I just love that. I mean, I've experienced Jesus' ways in my life, his truth, and his life has been abundant. I love that there's many rooms in the Father's house, and I think of those who have been mistreated, those who are orphaned, those who have been through troubled times, those who have never known a house, never known a father, never known love and kindness. And you know, it's just a beautiful time in the Word to be hearing of a loving Heavenly Father who has a place for each one of us. And for me, that message is just so encouraging. This walk is fueled by that kind of fire that we hear about in that Word. And Night Sanctuary and City Mission is an expression of a generous, abundant house with that same love of the Father poured out for those experiencing hardship and misfortune. And that's just a beautiful tapestry for me that just rounds off the why, the intensity of the journey, the promise of goodness at the end of it all. And I think in the midst of, you know, receiving really difficult news in week 2 about Alice Springs having some troubled times, whereby the life of small little Kumanjay baby girl has been taken, and there's much grieving going on in community. That's an encouraging message, even in the midst of that turmoil and atrocity. So I sort of leave it there on a sober note to sort of say that our prayers are with the Alice Springs community right now. Our prayers are prayers of justice and mercy, prayers of grieving, prayers of comfort in the midst of sorrow and affliction. And we walk every day in the spirit of prayer and pilgrimage, and we'll be lifting up those families that are out there right now, believing that the Father's house truly has many rooms, of which he goes to prepare one for each one of us. And this community will not be forgotten. You know, week 2 down, 7 more to go. Odds are getting better, but there's still a long way to go. I'm hopeful. There's so many more water holes to jump in. There's just so many more Bundaberg ginger beer non-alcoholics to be drunk. There's so many more fields to sit in. We're just super pumped. We can't wait just to get out there and just live in that shoulder. Get out on the unsealed roads at time to time and visit friends along the way. There's some great things coming. So, hey, listen, stay tuned. Thanks heaps for your support. We're walking for homelessness, those going through tough times. You're behind it. We're behind it. The team are on the ground serving it as we do this walk. What an awesome thing to be a part of, eh? Let's do something great for our city. And yeah, let's walk for the homeless.
Running out of sunshine, losing all control, running out of good times to say I love you so.
They're doing well. Jeff and Robbie are doing quite well there.
Hey!
They're doing well.
Whee! Oh, heck, far out. Oh, jeez. Oh.
They'll be right. They'll be right. Go on.